everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. All right, welcome to our first annual, well, hopefully annual fashion show. And before we get started with our lovely models, I wanted to thank our culinary team who did such an incredible job with the last couple of days of food.
You're welcome.
Today was amazing, but yesterday was also amazing, and the coconut waffles are delicious if you haven't had one yet. So please enjoy. I also wanted to thank Human Resources for putting all the fun things we did together. So big round of applause for HR. And I remember every single person that dunked me yesterday. So yes, you were first. You were number one. Before we get started with the fashion show, we want to give away, we started something new this year. We started a scholarship, and it's available to any kids that are on their way to high school or college. And we had 8 applicants this year. How many? 8? Something like that. And we have one winner who's here today to celebrate with us, but to launch that, I'm going to bring Chabeli up. And today is Chabeli's last day. She's leaving us, and she's moving back home to be with all her friends and family. And we just want to thank you for all of your efforts here. You did a great job. And Chabeli's going to try to do this without crying, okay? So bear with her.
I'm not going to cry. I cried this morning. So, in the month of June, we celebrated Mutual Respect. I hope all of you remember. And as part of celebrating Mutual Respect, we wanted to give somebody a scholarship to help them with education. And we had a couple applicants. They all submitted their transcripts, they wrote essays, teacher recommendations. So it was very, very difficult to choose the winner because the essays were great. They touched us in ways that we never thought they would. And it was very hard to make a decision. So the engagement committee had all of that information, but they didn't know who the person was or who the parent or guardian was of the individual either. So they made a decision, and we're very, very excited to announce that the winner is Joshua Burha, which is with us today. And Joshua is Crispulo's son. So Joshua's in Balboa High School, and he is involved in many things in his high school. His teacher wrote an amazing recommendation letter for him, and I wanted to read a short portion of the essay that he submitted. He says that part of realizing how hard it is to work was to actually go out and experience it. I applied for Juma Ventures, a nonprofit organization whose aim was to get youth to gain work experience and save up for college when I was a sophomore. We would work at AT&T Ballpark as a vendor selling food. This was some good work experience, especially since there are promotions allowing one to work their way up. First, you start off as a walk-around vendor, and then you work your way up to a cart vendor, and then finally a product manager. I still work as a walk-around vendor today, only because it's really fun having to walk around the whole park, and the chance of getting tips at the end of the day for customers noticing you're busting your butt off working hard for 3 to 4 hours is satisfying. Overall, getting this job has opened my eyes and given me perspective about my dad's life. So the essay continues. It was a great essay, and we want to congratulate you again. Joshua will be using this to go to college.
I'm very honored for this opportunity. Thank you, Hyatt Regency. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Mom.
And now I will hand this over to Joey.
So now it is with great pleasure. Fashion.
First up, we have Diane Liu. Diane models a traditional ao dai, which is Vietnamese national costume. Now, most commonly worn by women, the ao dai is made for weddings, for celebrating the Vietnamese New Year, and for others more global. Next up is Angela Ao. The ao dai means long dress and has been around since the 18th century. The fashions in Vietnam vary from city to city and from region to region. Next up is Muja Reyes. Each outfit shows how much comfort Next up, we have Lucy instead. This peacock robe is for a more formal occasion. The color represents calmness, hope, and growth. Next up, we have two Vietnamese companies often require their female staff to wear uniforms that include the ao dai. The flight attendants, receptionists, bank staff, restaurant staff, and hotel workers in Vietnam may be seen wearing these. Next up, we have Amelia. She's wearing a traditional wedding ceremony dress. The bride traditionally wears 3 gowns. The first is a white wedding gown, the second is a dancing gown, and the third is a traditional red dress. Red signifies happiness, love, and celebration.